I thought the main reason I studied architecture was because I wanted to create in general. It doesn't have to be buildings, but just the design process of creation. And you can have impact. You don't need to do a building. Like this has an impact, right, on us, or just the space itself and objects. So it took me a while to finally get to the point that actually, if I really want to do what I want to do, I have to do it on my own. The Hempler is basically a set of a meditation bench that you can kneel on. And I also did my research, and there is nothing like that. You know, you get pillows or little stools, but no like sexy design. And they saw Hempler and they said it looks like sound because it has this wave. And sound waves are geometries. So they basically composed a bespoke soundscape based on the geometries of the design. You have so many things to do and think about, you know, to survive, just to keep the ship running.
Sure, yes.
And that's why it's even more important to find those ways to break and allow yourself those breaks.
Please welcome Sofia Hagen. Hi, Sofia.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here and for being part of the community. It's great to well, we contact through friends. We were talking before off cameras that through our network we end up here, and it's magical. So thank you very much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I think, yeah, it's a really exciting how we also met, because it's actually, we're both from design industry, and then only after you invited me did I find out that a mutual friend was also doing a podcast here.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't even get connected through the design world. So it's all connections of connections that brought us together.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you're an architect.
Yeah.
And you're also a creative director. You have your own company. So I would love you to introduce a little bit yourself, what you do, and we'll start from that.
So yeah, I'm originally an architect. So I studied with Zaha Hadid at the University of Applied Arts in Vienna. And that's how I came to London in, 2008. I'm gonna, no, people can calculate my age, great. But long time ago. And that was, I started in London as an architect. So my first job was with Zaha, but then I also went through many different smaller scale architecture and then interior architecture design firms. And at some point I was like, you know, it didn't really hit the point. I thought the main reason I studied architecture was because I wanted to create in general. It doesn't have to be buildings, but just the design process of creation. And you can have impact. You don't need to do a building. Like this has an impact, right, on us, or just the space itself and objects. So it took me a while to finally get to the point that actually, if I really want to do what I want to do, I have to do it on my own. So I quit my job as a design director at a young emerging company where I was like flying to China every month, running projects there, and end of 2019 decided, no, jump into cold water and see what happens. I had no clients, no projects, no savings. I had just bought an apartment. So really, really reasonable, sensible decision to then like just quit, you know. And I mean, I always knew a lot of people. So I was like, let's just see what happens. Something will happen. And I met an art consultant who actually I should introduce you to as well. She'd be really interesting. And she kind of took like this risk with me in around Christmas, saying, yeah, the Grosvenor Group, the property developers, they have like there's a pitch for a big art installation. And one thing I knew I wanted to...
For more inspiring content and to fully engage with our community, sign up for free using the link in the description. We invite you to also visit Flow's website at flowwithcommunity.com, where you can share and inspire others with your authentic self-expression. Join us to explore, connect, and contribute to a community that values and uplifts each member's unique journey. Thank you.